Is that right? Always want my food. What's going on? So I've decided to try and start vlogging again because I've realized I haven't been the most productive while just kind of being stuck inside all day. So I feel like vlogging, just recording more in general, will help me stay a little more organized, a little more productive, and a little more accountable, so that way, because I'm recording myself doing it, so that way I actually have to do the things that I need to do, and I may benefit from it a little bit. So kind of just going to take you through my days, what I'm doing now that I can't train clients at the gym because it's closed. I know my cat is loving it. Yeah. He's really enjoying me, so when I have to go back to work, it's going to be a big shock for him. So, mainly just, I want to take advantage of the next few weeks or month or however much longer I'm stuck at home. So, I don't know, like, how many days a week I want to vlog. I feel like every day might be a little much. I don't have that exciting of a life being stuck at home. But I'm thinking maybe like 3 days a week or every other day or something like that. Or I'll probably put out like 2 or 3 a week and just like film every day and then kind of have like a 2-day summary or 3-day summary or something like that. If you have any ideas or things like that, just let me know in the comments. So I'll probably film every day, but kind of have like a 3-day recap or something like that every 3 days. So I still have to have breakfast. I woke up a little later than I wanted to. So I have to do dishes, then I'm gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna film a TikTok at 11. So I'm trying to figure out what time is the best time to post on TikTok, because I find I film at usually like 3 or like 7 p.m. and it's completely random when videos do really well. So I'm gonna try out like 11 o'clock and see how that does. So there's this TikTok going around where you put your hands together, kind of like this, and if you can step over your hands and make it past your butt, then you have a flat ass. Now if you can't make it, then that means you have a huge ass. So I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna see what happens. I did try it out yesterday and I did very well, but I also have really short arms. So we'll see. That's gonna be my TikTok for the day. I've got my phone set up just kind of right there. And then that'll kind of be my main post just for TikTok for today. If anyone's wondering how I usually structure my social media, right now it's a little bit different. Usually, if the world was back to normal, I have a set structure every day of what I'm posting, so that way I'm a little more organized and it's easier to come up with content ideas. Right now, it's more about helping as many people as I can, getting content out to be able to help people working out at home, you know, being positive, being in the right mindset, knowing different things to do, and just kind of how to deal with the situation. So as the world changes, content kind of changes. So right now, I still have to decide what my post will be for like Facebook and Instagram today. But I'm gonna figure that out after breakfast. So let's see how this TikTok goes. So I just filmed it. I actually forgot to film it on this camera. So I'm gonna show you on my phone what it looks like. I haven't picked a song yet. Last thing I want is some weird copyright things. So I'm gonna show you how it went. If you want, you can try this challenge at home and see how you do, and then let me know how it goes. So let's take a watch here. Hardest part is actually stepping over my hands. There we go, success. So that means I have a fat ass. So you're probably wondering, what does a personal trainer have for breakfast? Well, this is kind of a mixture. It's like 11, so this is a mixture of breakfast and lunch because I woke up late. So I'm kind of lazy when it comes to cooking, so I kind of picked the easiest route. So I'm having hash browns, one of my favorite, in the ovens. Then having some eggs. Still gotta crack them. Probably gonna make 4. Got a brand new bottle of sriracha sauce that I have to. It's taking like 5 minutes to get the sealing cap off. So just eggs, hash browns, very easy. Sometimes, if I feel like it, have some frozen spinach, I'll add that to it. Not feeling that right now. So very simple, very easy, good carbs, lots of protein, good fats. He always looks like he's up to something. Just hanging out, hanging out. Ooh. So the key to making your eggs taste better, for myself, is sriracha sauce. Now, I don't just like squirt it on and then eat it when it's on. So when the eggs are still warm, like I just cooked them, open this up here, put it on the eggs. That's step 1. Now, if you don't like it spicy, then you may not like this. Put it on the eggs, like that. Then you're going to mix it in. So now you have sriracha sauce on all of your eggs. I'm not a big fan of the egg taste, but I do like eating eggs because they're easy to make, easy to eat. A lot of good things in them. So now, there we go. I've got some sriracha sauce on my eggs. I think I have 10 minutes left on my hash browns. Downside with making hash browns, usually I just have the fry ones in the frying pan, but right now they're all sold out at the grocery store. So downside with the oven ones is I have to preheat the oven, which takes time, and then they take 20 minutes to cook. So now I'm just waiting 10 minutes. So hopefully, I feel like I timed this poorly. Hopefully my eggs don't get cold. I'll leave them on the pan. But yeah, that's how I do my eggs. Scrambled with some sriracha sauce. So waiting for the hash browns to cook. After I eat breakfast, I'm gonna get to work and try and be productive. I found the last few weeks that's been my biggest struggle, is usually between training clients at the gym and then running my own business. I have no free time, so my days are jam-packed. And now that I just have my own business to run, I don't have to go to the gym. I'm not at the gym for 8 hours a day. I have all this free time and I just don't know what to do with it. My brain is just confused. So my biggest struggle has been sticking to a routine, committing to that, and just being productive. Because I find I don't really have any deadlines really, unless I'm programming something for a client, then I have to get it done. But there's no I don't have to get something done within the next hour, or else it'll be 5-6 hours until I can work on it again. So that's been my biggest struggle. So the other day, one thing I did that I'm trying to stick to loosely is I made a rubric of my ideal day. So if I don't wake up, so I put 7 a.m. wake up, breakfast, shower, that kind of thing. Basically, like today, I woke up at like 9:30, and as long as I follow everything that I need to get done in terms of like the steps of everything, then I know I'll be fine. I know I'm getting the work done that I need to get done. I'm doing the things that I need to do. That's kind of the general rubric of my day. It's, I don't want to go over it super in detail, super in depth. Don't want to give away too many business pieces of info. But it's fairly repetitive. It's not hard. It's not hard at all, but it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of brain power, and overall just plain out consistency. The worst time saying that word. So yeah, so my eggs, actually my eggs are done, but my hash browns are basically done, so I'm gonna get them. Then we're gonna have breakfast. There we go. Easy breakfast. It'll fill me up, give me some energy, get me going, so I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna do some work. Every time I eat, this is where he is. Plate's here. He's either here or here. Ooh. Is that right? Always wants my food. So I haven't been super productive, but I've gotten some stuff done. I got distracted on just watching videos on TikTok. It's very addictive. If you don't have TikTok, you'll know what I mean. If you have TikTok, you'll know what I mean. You can spend like an hour just watching videos. But I did figure out what I'm posting on Instagram and Facebook. I'm gonna do some exercises you can do with a couch. So I've got 5 different things that you can do, 5 different exercises you can do just with your couch alone. So that's going to be the post for today. Mainly I planned out what else I have to do today. So today is the day that I do the responses for my client check-ins. I send them their check-ins on Wednesdays. So today I do the responses. I do have to message some of them because I haven't handed them in yet. So I have some people to follow up with. I do have to work out. I do have to shower. I do have a call around 3:15 with potentially a new client. That's something I do have to do often. And then I have a Q&A from a Facebook group this evening around 8:30, 8:45. So I have a good amount of things to do. So figured out the social post. That was usually the most of the work, just because it takes the most time to kind of figure out what I'm doing, how I'm gonna do it, how I want to set it up, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna spend the next half an hour or so doing what I call like lead generation or audience growth, which is mainly just increasing my audience on like LinkedIn and Instagram and those kind of platforms, just interacting with new people, that kind of thing. So the next half hour, it's going to be that. I'm not going to film how I actually grow my audience. It's a fairly boring thing. It's one of those things that, like as a business, you have to do. It's kind of boring. I've been slacking on it lately, which isn't a good thing because I will fall behind. So I'm committing half an hour to it. So I'm going to set a timer. Literally, it just looks like this for half an hour. So not that appealing, I would say, but it's something that's important to do. It's something that I need to do and that I need to make time for, and something that I need to start making a little more time for out of my day. I do have in my like ideal day doing this 3 times a day, about 10 minutes each time. So I'm going to spend half an hour, because I haven't done it yet today, and just kind of whip it out, grind it out, and get some quality work in. So, phone call went well. I have showered successfully, and one thing that I trying to do more that I haven't actually been doing is reading. So I'm going to read for probably just 20 minutes. If I read any longer, then my brain just goes in 100 places at once. So I'm going to read for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to do my videos for Instagram, and Facebook, and TikTok. They're the couch exercises, so I have it all planned out here. Social post, couch exercises, we're doing dips, push-ups, incline or feet up, elevated hip bridges, and rear foot elevated split squats. So 5 exercises you can do with just a couch. This was my to-do list today. Not that many things. I do recommend people make a to-do list. I find it helps, so that way I know what I need to accomplish in a day. So far I've done one of them. I still have to do responses for my check-ins, which usually I do at like 7, something like that. Social post, that'll get done. Working out, I'll do that after. Actually, I have to eat. Oh jeez. I have to cook chicken actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna read for 20 minutes, just kind of let my brain absorb some information. I always forget that I need to cook food and I need to eat. It's one thing that I always forget when I get busy, and he's been taking a nap the whole time. You can see where he's chewed up my couch over there. Hey. Doesn't even care. Okay, so I'm gonna read. Then, I guess, do my post. Then I'll cook food, eat a bit, and then work out. It'll happen. Regardless, it's something that order. I always try and vocalize it, put it in my head so that way it happens, and that way I know what I need to do. I have the worst memory in the world, so if I don't say it out loud, and if I don't plan it out, then I'm likely to forget. So actually, I realized that I'm cooking chicken, and I always cook it in the oven, and it takes like 20 minutes for it to cook. So why don't I actually cook it now, and then, or have it in the oven, so I can do my reading while my chicken is cooking. I still have this pot or pan, sorry, that I need to clean. So I cook my chicken the very boring way. I literally just throw it on a pan and let it cook. My girlfriend hates it when I cook it this way, because I cook it plain, because I'm just gonna put sauce on it later. So I just have it plain, and then that way I can mix whatever sauce I want on it. And right now I have a whole bottle of Korean barbecue sauce. There you go. It's like a soy sauce kind of thing. I'm not showing my fridge because it's kind of bare right now. It's literally just chicken and eggs with sriracha sauce. So I'm gonna make this chicken, and then I'm going to read. Very exciting day. These are my favorite. Already cut up chicken breasts. That way I can just throw them on the pan. Hopefully I'm very lazy with cooking. For me, the least amount of work I have to do, the better. So that way I can spend less time cooking and more time eating. I'm almost out. So if it looked like I sprayed a lot, I didn't actually. Wash your hands. And that is how I make my chicken. Gonna go in the oven, 400 degrees, 20 minutes. Very easy. For me, I find I'm usually packed in a day, so I don't have time to spend a lot of time cooking. So this is usually what I do. And even for now, saves me work, saves me effort. And I'm literally just going to boil up some rice after it's cooked. Then have some rice with it and probably some edamame. That's one of my go-to vegetables. Frozen's easier, because again it lasts longer, so that way it doesn't go bad. And I can just keep it in the freezer and heat it up when I need it. So I'm gonna let the oven preheat, throw it in, I'm gonna read for about 20 minutes. Alright, food's all made. All I gotta do is add my sauce. I got a little rice on there. It's fine, I need it. Gonna add this. Make it taste a little better. My cat really wanted some, so I gave him some treats. He's very vocal when he's hungry. We're gonna eat this and then film the post for Instagram, Facebook, and then after that I will probably do a bit of work and then work out. The Office is literally one of those shows that I could watch over and over again. So this is season 5. One of my favorite. Oh. No. I was trying to eat my food. One of the best scenes. Let me know if you also love watching The Office. It's one of those where I could literally watch it over and over again, and it's always going to be funny. Finished eating. I'm going to record my couch exercises you can do. If you're wondering how I do them, all I do is I just set my phone up, my tripod. This thing was a cheap one. I think one of these is actually kind of falling off. Phone holder on there. Then all I gotta do is slide my phone in there. Okay. And then usually I use kind of the light from outside as lighting. I do have a light, but this works nicely. Position it, and then there you go. So very easy. Works nicely. Easy to set up, easy to use. So I'm gonna film those, and then I'm gonna make a coffee. Then I'm gonna do my workout. I'll show you a small clip of the workout. I'm gonna film it for another video as a standalone workout video. I'll make use of that. So I'll show you a short clip, and then after that it's sending the check-ins to my clients and doing the Q&A for my Facebook group, and then I think that'll be the end of my day. I still have some chicken to cook, so that way it's cooked and I don't forget. And that'll be about it. So this video, coffee, workout, Q&A. So here's a short clip of the workout.
Help me see, I'm blinded
finished working out. If you saw the clip, you'll know. I also just finished the Q&A with my Facebook group. This is how I do the setup. Every Thursdays is when I do the Q&A. It's only for the Facebook group if you're in it. This is kind of how I set it up. I have chair, tripod. Tripod's only like 5 feet high, so I put it up one and then put it on the chair, and it's like face height, which is perfect. Then I have this ring light, which is awesome. It was only like, with the tripod, it was only like 50 bucks on Amazon, so it was a steal. And then I attached my phone on there. And I have my notes over here of the Q&A, and that's how I do it. So easy setup, gets me some good lighting. Ooh. And goes pretty well, very easily, and I find my cat always likes to join in. Way down here, oh, you can't see, the lighting's all weird. So that's basically the end of my day, and it's a fairly average day. I feel like I was more productive than usual today with doing the vlogs. So I'm thinking that this is something that I definitely need to keep up, and it kind of keeps me accountable, because I find if I'm just at home by myself, I do have a to-do list. I do have like a list of items I need to get done on an average day, but I find that if I know I have like hours and hours and hours just to like write an Instagram post or make a TikTok or edit a video or program something for a client, then I tend to procrastinate because there's no like sharp cutoff time. But having the vlog and actually filming myself doing the different things, and it keeps me to a schedule, and it actually forces me to do it because I actually have to show you guys that I'm doing these things, and it helps me to stick to routine. It kept me accountable. I've gotten everything done on my list. I'd say I've gotten more done today than I have any other day over the past few weeks. The only thing I have to do, which I usually do later in the day anyways, is send the responses or the check-in responses to my clients, and some of them were a little late getting them in anyways, so it worked out well. So I'm enjoying doing this. I think is something, while I'm at home, I should be doing more often. It's going to help me keep to a better schedule and ultimately be more productive, which is something that I want to be, and it'll help me just be in a more creative mindset, getting more content out, and overall just improving what I'm doing. So if you made it this far, I honestly appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I think this video is probably going to be fairly long, but if you enjoy this, if you want to see more, just let me know down in the comments, and remember to give the video a like. Even just one like on the video helps, and ultimately it'll help the channel grow as well. So if you want to see more of these, leave a comment or shoot me a message and let me know, so that way I can keep making these. Ultimately, I'm probably going to keep making them regardless, because they are helping me keep to a schedule, stay organized, and actually wake up on time and get things done. So thank you to everybody that watched. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And plan on doing more of these. All of you are awesome. See you next time.